Alright, picture this. You're on a train. Outside, mountains wearing snow like they're ready for a photo shoot. Inside, you, staring out the window like this is the first time nature has really committed. That was me. We just come from Zurich, and now we're heading south through the Alps and the Bernina Line, eventually on our way to Italy. And pretty quickly, you realize this isn't just transport. It's like someone built Pinterest and forgot to stop. Once you pass Chur, things start to change. Chur is one of the oldest cities in Switzerland. Roman roots, medieval streets, and a place that's been here long enough not to rush. It's also where the Bernina Line properly begins. From there, you move into the Engadin, and this is where something becomes very obvious. This landscape isn't untouched, and it isn't accidental. The valleys are wide because they've been protected that way. Villages stay small because expansion is tightly controlled. You don't see random development creeping up the hillsides. Where buildings go, how big they can be, what materials are used, it's all regulated. Trails are marked, grazing land is defined, the railway sits inside it all like it belongs there. So the whole place feels calm. Not because nothing's happening, but because a lot of decisions were made a long time ago. One place that really stands out is Pontresina. It became famous in the 19th century as an Alpine health retreat. Grand hotels, long stays, mountain air marketed before marketing was a thing. It's still a base for glacier walks and high-altitude trails. You don't pass through Pontresina by accident. You arrive here with intent. Then the train reaches the Bernina Pass. Over 2,000 meters up, right next to the tracks is Lago Bianco. Flat, pale, and slightly unreal. People hike around it in summer. In winter, it freezes solid. Either way, everything around it, paths, access points where you're allowed to stand, is designed to keep the place from being loved to death. And it works. And then comes the moment everyone has been waiting for. The Landwasser Viaduct. 6 stone arches, a curve, a drop that makes you adjust in your seat. The train crosses it and immediately disappears into a tunnel cut straight into the mountain. It's been doing that since 1902. Now that's a wow moment. After the high point, the descent starts. The snow thins out, the color changes. You move through villages where Italian starts sneaking onto the signs before anyone formally announces the border. It's subtle, but it's there. By the time you roll into Tirano, you've gone from glaciers and frozen lakes to palm trees and espresso. On the same train, in the same seat. That's the flex. Tirano isn't a ski town, it's a gateway. From here, you head deeper into Italy. Or just for filmatic scenery, you turn around and do the whole thing again. This trip was just before Christmas, and I attempted to be what I can only describe as thoughtful. I got Sarah a scarf, not panic-bought in a station shop scarf energy. Hand-knit, from a little Swiss village, by a woman who looked like she'd been knitting since the Romans passed through, and had never once been impressed by a man's opinion. It's genuinely beautiful. Also, if I'm being honest, there's a chance it began life as a sock. Still counts. And yes, I did briefly wonder what I might get in return. Hopefully not another travel-sized lint roller. Sarah calls that practical. I call it a cry for help. I was rooting for noise-canceling earmuffs. Bonus points if they filter out high. Can we stop for more hot chocolate? But let's shift from scarves to smarts. Alright, quick pause. I've just said this train climbs steep alpine slopes with no cogwheel. You can feel the incline. You know you're going up, and yet it never feels like it's about to slide backwards. So here's the question. What's actually stopping a train like this from sliding backwards? So can you choose the correct answer? A. A hidden braking system embedded beneath alpine railways. B. Precision weight distribution designed for mountain gradients. C. Adhesion between steel wheels and steel rails, or do you think it is D? A traction control system unique to UNESCO-protected lines. Know the answer? Good. Just drop it below with #QuizzesWithFlair, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, I'm off to make sure Sarah hasn't quietly reclassified the scarf as a gift for me. Tomorrow, cheese, chocolate, and a sled with absolutely no brakes. This train's still rolling. So is the trivia. Catch you soon. Now, let's spin that prize wheel and find out who's getting their hands on today's treasure. And congratulations to our winner. We'll be dropping a message right in your comment, so keep an eye out and check your DMs for your claim link. And hey, if Lady Luck swerved past you today, no sweat. A new riddle drops every weekday, and your chance to win resets tomorrow. This is Quizzes with Flair, where brain power meets horsepower, and curiosity comes with prizes. Catch you tomorrow, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one burning rubber into the winner's circle.